Aloha, internet friends. Time for another session of quantum questions as we unmake the matrix. We retrieve our energies and pull it back from the things that we have created and that are reflecting in front of us out in the seeming world. And we bring our energies back to ourselves, to love, consciousness, presence, to take those energies back from what we've made and remake our body and our health and our lives and our planet the way that we want it to be. Chiliana? Chiliania. It looks like to me. You can let me know if I got it close. Giulio, good to see you over there in Italy. We have in less than 1 minute into the live stream. We have 27 people and climbing by the second from South Africa. Aloha, good to see you. Hello again, Diane. Hey there. So we got Florida, South Africa. Wow, what? We got a whole group starting to happen over in South Africa over there. We got Brisbane, Australia. I say Brisbane, right? Not Brisbane, because that would be American sounding. Hey, Jill. Good to see you, honey. All right. Peter in Belgium. Look at this. We got this amazing international group. Now, I want to tell you what happened yesterday and the day before on the live stream. Hey, over there in Denver. I'm guessing that's Kurt. Hey, Esther. I watched over the last couple of days. Hey, Sarah Jane. Oh, my God. I love you, woman. It's good to see you. Over the last 2 days, something happened during these live sessions. And what that was that people waited about 10 minutes in before they started really typing in what their issues were. There's some more Australia. Hey, Rihanna. And so what I want to encourage you to do is start right now. Oh, look at this. I'm loving this. We got a whole bunch of new faces. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's starting to grow. This movement is starting to catch grow legs here. All right. So what I want to encourage is don't wait till I'm almost done to do your quantum questions. I have a group of about 80 people. One of my paid programs that I have about 80 people that we start at this moment on Thursdays for 12 weeks. Today's the last session. I meet with them at 11, and I told all of them when I started doing these live streams, I said, listen, from now on, we'll start at 11:15. I'm going to do these quantum questions every single day at the same time, no matter what. And so I'm taking their time to do this with you. So today, I'm going to be the closest to 15 minutes that I have been in several days. So let's get focused on it. Kurt, Hillary, Claudine, so great to see you. Candy, great to see you again. As always, Rex, I love you, buddy. So good to see you. Philemon, you're catching on, aren't you, honey? And I high-five you over in Trinidad. All right, so here we go. It has begun. And let's dive in. Everybody breathe and set your intention right now. Whoops. All right, this is someone who's in one of my groups, so I'm not able to see the name. Feeling like I made many bad decisions. Why is it that I breathed and I chose presence and I calmed down? And in that calming down, I remembered, oh yeah, good and bad are judgment. So I actually let go of the idea and I admitted, well, in fact, I made decisions. This is true. I made decisions. Welcome, everybody. I love you so much. I'm so glad you're on with me. I realized I made decisions. And why is it that I admit that I did make decisions? I made decisions. Why did I let go of whether they were good or bad? And why did I accept the possibility? Why did I accept the possibility that maybe my decisions have perfectly led me to the perfect moment that I'm in, which is the stepping stone and the springboard into infinite possibilities right now? And that if I release the idea that they were bad ideas in the first place, they're just what they are, which is ideas, and I'm actually free in this moment. Why did I realize that no matter what decisions I made in the past, I'm in a state of infinite possibilities right now? And then why did I realize, wait a minute, I made bad decisions isn't a feeling, it's a thought. Why did I realize that I was thinking that I had made bad decisions? And when I thought that, what did I feel? And when I moved and felt the sadness that I felt, which actually was calling to my attention the whole time, why did I discover Brian's free book, Break Your Self-Help Addiction, and the Unconditional Happiness, and all the tools that helped me to feel those feelings and actually let them dissolve back into infinite possibilities? And when I did, why did everything change? Why is it that up until now, my sinuses were congested. Why did I stop saying my sinuses are always congested? And I admitted, like, up until now, they always have been. And when I did that one simple thing, I put it where it was. Up until now, my sinuses have always been congested. Why in that moment did infinite possibilities rush back in and the ability for me to not? Why did I wake up and realize that thinking, why are my sinuses congested? Why are they congested? The universe could only bring answers to why they are. And the minute I said, why is it possible that my sinuses could open in this very second? Infinite possibilities rushed back in. Why did I find out that Brian has helped a couple dozen people to have asthma literally disappear out of their lives without trying to help them with their asthma? And when I found that out, why did I feel such a huge relief? Why is it that I found the live stream that Brian did yesterday, Wednesday, May 13th? Why did I find that live stream where he completely undid the entire myth of undeserving and unworthy? And when I found it, why did my life change so dramatically? Why is it that I finally breathed and calmed down and became present, and I realized loneliness isn't actually a feeling, it's a thought, it's an assessment? Why did I realize that unloved is a completely mental fabrication, an idea that has no feeling in it? And unworthy, why did I realize those three things? I was escaping into my mind with judgmental thoughts of loneliness and unlovability and unworthiness, when the fact is that if I would just stop and say, when I think lonely, when I think unloved, and when I think unworthy, what do I feel? I feel sad. And in that moment of feeling my sadness and diving straight into and admitting the sadness, admitting and allowing the sadness, and feeling it and breathing the way that Brian showed me in chapter 8 of Break Yourself Out of Addiction, #1 international bestseller that's absolutely totally free with no strings, and he gave it to me. Why did I actually use it as if I had paid $1,000 for it? Why did I find those 2 breathing videos? And why did I use that breathing to feel my emotion and actually have the sadness that was showing up as the ideas of loneliness? And why did those things just disappear? Why did I quit waiting for my husband to come into my life? And why did I become the wife, the perfect partner that he couldn't possibly stay away from? Now, let me encourage this as we go. Let me encourage this. Each person, when I do the quantum questions for you, if it lifts the entire issue and you go, oh, that's it, please comment. Let me know what happened, how you're feeling, what's going on. If it doesn't, if it brings up another question, type in the question and we'll see how much we can get through here, okay? Feeling I cannot drop my trauma. Okay, why did I stop? Why is it that when I came to these sessions with Brian, I actually stopped and I became present to listen to what he's saying? Why did I choose to come to presence and actually listen? And why did I hear him say, I cannot drop my trauma, I'm a dead woman walking, isn't a fucking feeling. It's a set of thoughts. And if I would simply, and why did I simply say, when I think I can't drop my trauma, what did I feel? I felt sad and scared. And then I felt the feelings. And when I felt the feelings, I was in the position to change them, to change that part of my life. That when I've escaped from the sadness and the fear, and I'm thinking and telling myself that my thinking is my feeling, I'm a prisoner of my own idiocy and my own insanity, which is unconscious thought. So why did I calm down and choose presence and breathe and realize that what the fuck does drop trauma mean? It literally means nothing. Why did I wake up and realize I was circulating these endless thoughts that literally are insanity, that don't mean anything, and I don't have to give them any more energy? I can say, what am I feeling right now? Sadness. And dive right into sadness and feel it. And if I'm breathing with presence while I'm feeling the sadness, I'm dissolving it. And when I realized that and I started to actually fucking do it, Hillary, I'm not scolding you. I'm loving you. When I did it, why did everything change? Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Christy. Nalini, good to see you again. Why did I stop trying to shake asthma? Oh, look, I found my asthma. Why did I stop trying to shake it? What the fuck? Why did I stop? Why did I go, oh my God, what is Brian saying? Wait a minute. He's calling us back to presence, present conscious energy. Would conscious energy label a difficulty of breath? Would it label it asthma? No, the fucking medical system labels it asthma. It's a difficulty to breathe temporarily. And in my own experience, I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, and I wouldn't if I could. Okay? I'm not interested in medical advice. I'm interested in health. Why did I take my mind off medical advice and focus on health? And why did everything change? Why did I say, what the fuck is asthma? Somebody made that word up to label symptoms and make it a real thing. And now I have asthma. So why was that alone enough to help me to breathe more at ease? And why is it that when I started breathing at ease, the very thought and concept of asthma disappeared as the illusion it always was? Right on, Kurt. Why is it that what I want and need is always there if I relax and breathe and choose presence? Why is it that I stopped trying to get through a breakup? Why did I stop trying to work through a breakup? Why did I stop calling it a breakup? Why did I stop and say, how is what happened in that relationship perfect for me? Why did I stop and say, how is what happened in that relationship that's transitioning all the time? There's no breakups. Why would I make it a breakup and fucking hurt myself? Oh, but look, my relationship, it broke. Now there's pieces all over. No. Why did I stop all that madness? And I chose presence and I said, what gifts are available to me in this transition of this relationship? And when I did, why did I suddenly feel joy? And then the sadness that had been there the whole time came up to be dissolved and released, that could never be dissolved and released while I was focused on working through a breakup. Why is it that I quit worrying about whether a sigh was a release and I simply enjoyed it, and that was all the release I needed? Why is it that when I choose presence, I find that everything that happens is perfect, even beyond trust? Why is it that I stopped thinking I had a fear of? Why did I stop thinking I had a fear of anything? Why did I admit, oh, I was feeling fear? And then I felt the fear and I didn't make it about anything or of anything. I mean, to be honest, Julio, can you possibly know beyond the shadow of a doubt? Can you possibly know beyond the shadow of a doubt that your fear is of doing things and making mistakes? I got to tell you, I do things and I make mistakes like a million times. I play keyboards, bass guitar, and drums, and I make more mistakes than I make quote rights, but I don't care. I just play the song again. I do it again. What if mistakes didn't have any bad? What if doing things and making mistakes was the most natural, beautiful, lovely part of life and you celebrated it? Why is it that I now realize and admit that I have the ability to celebrate and enjoy doing things and making mistakes and then starting over? And why did I finally release the idea that mistakes lead to punishment or blame or ridicule or shame? Why did I let that shit go? Why is it that I admitted that whatever's going on is the perfect moment, and all I got to do is choose to see it? Why is it that perceiving isolation led me to feel the feelings that had brought it about? And by feeling them, I was led directly to the truth of my oneness and the utter nonsense of the idea of isolation. I like that. Why is it that gluten intolerance is two words that medical people made up, like cancer and asthma? Few symptoms, make it a name, write a prescription, and make trillions. Why did I step right out of it? And why is it that by being on this live stream, life is changing now? Why is it the more I listen and the more I breathe and the more I get curious, I let that shit go? It never was yours, but that's not a feeling. Why is it that I stopped and breathed and chose presence? And I admitted that I did feel sad. I did feel sad. I quit calling it loneliness. I quit calling it isolation, which are mental concepts which prevent me from feeling my feelings. Why did I stop and drop into my feelings and feel the sadness that underlie it? And suddenly, I had people physically in my life, but I didn't need it anymore. Why did I stop giving a flying, flipping fuck about whether anybody else gets triggered or not? Why did I finally realize that that is none of my damn business? All right. I am 18 minutes in, and it is time for me to jump into my group program. I love you. I trust that you will comment. I trust that you will hit the thumbs and the hearts and the likes. I trust that you will tag people, and that tomorrow we're going to have double the numbers on this live stream. And if I did not address your issue, I apologize. I have the minutes that I have for this. Start the session tomorrow by bringing it up, and I will help you. And I would love to receive your feedback. Okay? I'll be checking these comments. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Everybody that's in my group, I will see you in about a minute.